going to be cooking with some microgreens today. We're going to be cooking with some Smoky Mojo, and we're going to be using some pesto Parmesan pasta seasoning mixed and luscious lemon curd. So we've got a lot going on. So we'll give a second for everybody to join us. Luscious lemon curd is the first thing we're going to cook because it's amazing. It's one of my favorite products, and I don't make it the way the package says. So I'm going to show you the way I like to make my lemon curd, and I get way more lemon curd from my same mix, and it's super delicious, and it's so thick it'll stand on a spoon. So that's what I'm going to do. If you've ever had lemon curd, Helen, nice to see you. If you've ever had lemon curd, let me know in the comments if you've had our lemon curd, any lemon curd, because holy moly, this stuff is so good. So, hey Candace, let me just move my microgreens out of the way. There's so many of them. We're going to use these, but I'm just going to move them for now. And we're going to get our lemon curd going. So, oh, hang on, I lost track of my scissors already. Yes, it's a beautiful evening here in Nova Scotia. I'm going to use my knife to cut my package up. Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do, Helen. I am 100% going to eat the lemon curd out of the bowl. And there's a very important reason I'm going to eat the lemon curd. Because I have had some test results come back, and I have to go on an anti-yeast, anti-H. pylori, and anti-parasite diet, which pretty much means I can eat a very small amount of things. So, this is going to be the last time I can eat something like lemon curd. Thank you, Angela. I have been feeling very low energy lately, so I figured I would bring the brightest shirt that I had because my mood hasn't had it, but I love coming live with you guys and I really wanted to. So I've just been feeling exhausted, so no wonder if I have very high levels of H. pylori and parasites and the other thing. Yeast. So that explains a lot. Hopefully this diet, they figured about 3 months of eating this way, I should be feeling so much better. So I am really looking forward to that. And so that's why I'm changing the time of my lives. And sorry, any of you watching me that you've made lemon curd and you're like, what the hell is she doing? She's adding lemon juice to lemon curd. It's already in the package. I know, but we're gonna make it extra lemony so we can add more eggs. Okay, so that's why I'm putting lemon curd in when there's already lemon. I mean, lemon in when there's, you figure it out, people. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to be doing all the things. So at 7:30, like I had to reserve my energy and basically stop what I was doing hours ago in order to be able to come live for you tonight. I am basically beat to a snot by about 5 o'clock, even if I've been resting. So I'm going to come live at 4 o'clock. And then I can do my dinner early. I have been I'm a midnight to 1 a.m. person. I have been in bed by like 9, 10 p.m. So it's just, a long time of pushing my body too hard. And I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm gonna take care of me. I'm gonna do this crazy diet of all of the things, and you're all going to come along for the ride because, if I can't have the things, I'm not going to be cooking the things. So if you've ever been looking for low yeast, heal your GI diet, that's what I'm going to be doing. So join me for that because the list of things I cannot eat is huge, and I'll have to pick and choose for my Epicure, I'll have to pick and choose for my groceries, and I'm going to have to be more creative than I've ever been in my life. So make sure you join me for that at 4 p.m. on Thursdays. Now, what I have done is I've used approximately half a cup of lemon juice in my lemon curd instead of water. Okay, I'm just going to mix this around, check and see if I have any seeds that I missed, because those are some giant lemons with lots of seeds. Now, you're going to think this is weird, but did you notice that I actually put a lot, oops, there's a seed. Oh, there's a few seeds. I was really not paying attention. Did you notice though that I tried to put a lot of curd in there? I mean, not curd, flesh, you know, like the pulp. I like the little hits of pulp. I like my lemon curd uber lemony. Now, oopsie, I have something green in there. I don't know what that is. You should only eat white fish when you live in the prairies. That seems fun. Okay. Yeah, I haven't even I opened the email. I saw the list of you have high all these things and your inflammation levels are off the chart. Oops, I think I'm going to become boobage here. Your inflammation levels are off the chart, and these are all I started reading and I was like, never mind. I'm going to go make dinner. That's too stressful. I'll deal with that tomorrow. Okay. And then it says 3 eggs. So it says to whisk 3 eggs before you add them. No, we're not doing that. We're just going to do this. We're just going to, and it says 3 eggs. We're going to do 4 because I put in extra lemony flavor. I can put in some extra eggs to balance that and still have a robust lemon curd. Okay? With less sugar in the end because I've got 4 eggs going in. So I'm just going to give this a whisk. I'm just going to whisk the things in here, right? I'm just going to do it all in one. Now the package also talks about making it on the stove. But anybody who's followed me for a while, you know that if I make something on the stove, it's a disaster because I'm going to forget about that. If I'm frying, but if I'm talking to you guys, no. What I like to do is put on a really nice juicy novel and cook when I have to pay attention, not talk to you guys. Okay. So I've dropped in some other sort of green thing. I don't know what's happening, but there's going to be random green flecks in my lemon curd today, so that's a thing. So here we go. We're going to throw this into the microwave. It talks about making it in the pan. No, here we go. So we're going to start with about a minute, and then we're just going to keep whisking it up. All right? Let's get rolling. So if anybody's ever done, thanks Donna, if anybody's ever done that low yeast, low H. pylori, low inflammation diet, let me know your tips because I could use them. All right, now let's get ready for our sauce. So I have to keep my big whisk for my lemon curd. Hang on, I gotta wash my hands. I got lemon all over me. Can you drain the pasta? My daughter has just arrived. She will drain the pasta. So we have got creamy pesto Parmesan. If you have got the May Epic box, this is in your box, okay? So we're gonna go in with that. And it talks about 1.5 cups of milk. Dairy is on the no-no list as of tomorrow, so we'll be enjoying some dairy right now. Yes, my daughter's going to be doing this with me because she's got high H. pylori and yeast as well. So she's not happy about that.
Oh, I can't try.
Yeah, there's we may starve to death.
I'm gonna be so sad.
Yeah.
I'm so sad.
Okay, so this is why I didn't finish reading the email. Okay, so I am just giving this a little quick whisk here, mixing it all. Oh my gosh, I used the wrong whisk. Of course, I put the lemon curd whisk into the pasta. But you know, a little lemon into my pasta, totally fine. That's gonna be good. If I had gone the other way, that would be a disaster. So let's not do that. Okay, let's finish whisking here. Now I'm using the square steamer. Now you wanna know why I'm using the square steamer, people? I'm using the square steamer because it is available right now. A square steamer is available for purchase in the last call section of your website, my website, consultant websites, okay? So I'm also putting it on a plate because the square steamer I don't find to be solid enough. It's definitely way too floppy to just hold on its own. The multi-purpose is much sturdier and then the round is the sturdiest. So that's gonna go in on a plate. Let me get out whatever was in there already that I've forgotten about. Oh yes, I have something in here. Hang on. In we go. I'm not going to put a lid on it because I don't want it to boil over. I'm basically just using it as my boiler. Okay? Oh yeah, lemon curd. Okay. Now I have to use a crap. Hang on. I think I have another whisk somewhere. I don't want to be getting myself all mixed up because that would really wreck my lemon curd. Come on, come on. Hey Lex, did I give you a whisk for your house? I think I did. Damn it, I didn't give her a whisk. Oh, I think I'm getting pieces of garlic chives. Oh yes, square steamer is ideal for baking. It is going to be the best baking brownie pan you have ever had. Very good call, Mary Gourlay. That is the best use of that steamer. Okay, so I have now whisked my stuff. It was starting to cook up a little bit. We're basically just playing microwave tag here. So that's my lemon curd with lemon juice and extra eggs. We're gonna make this like solid enough that it's gonna stand on a spoon. Okay, we're gonna switch this around now. I'm gonna put this in here. Watch how many times I get confused today. Don't know why I designed it this way. Hang on, here we go. Okay, so this one. Okay, we're gonna give this a little whisk. If I didn't have two things, of course, I would just give it a little stir in the microwave and keep it cooking. Hey, Marta, nice to see you. Hey, Donna, I love that. My beautiful bright shirt. I just have to keep remembering. I remember why I didn't wear it, because it like separates. Yes, I love the new time of my lives too. I'm very excited to come live at 4 p.m. and then be able to crash right after. So for a recap while everything is cooking, we have got luscious lemon curd made extra luscious, cooking in the microwave right now. Extra luscious, I've already got my whisks confused. This one, okay. Extra luscious because we're doing it with lemons, limes, and extra eggs, so it's like so good. Just wait. And then we are doing creamy pesto parmesan, and we are serving that with a smoky mojo chicken. So we are just watching all of this come together here, and then we're going to talk about microgreens. We're going to go over here with this mini whisk with lemon. Yes, thank you, Helen. I'm going to put it right on the lemon package so I don't get confused anymore, and I'm just going to finish the lemon curd so I'm not all back and forth because I'm getting myself confused. So let's just put this in there. Normally I don't do 3 things that require the microwave, so this was not good planning. But you know, guys, I'm tired AF, so I'm not surprised that I have not good planning. I couldn't remember the names of the products a few minutes ago. So let's just bring this over here, and what we're gonna do is, if I bring this over here where I can see it, I can actually cook. So here we go. And you know what? This is the most fun I've had all week, you guys. Oopsie, forgot to put the pan on. It's gonna yell at me when I don't put the pan on. This is the most fun I've had all week. I've been doing some really cool stuff in the yard, directing. I'm the director of track at PAC. I'm the director of action. I've got this lovely lady named Emily. She's doing most of the work. I'm out there sort of directing. So, uh-oh, did I say it? Did I say the whole word, Cassandra? I hope I didn't. I hope I said AF, not the whole thing. Anyway, this saute pan is the most amazing thing. In love with it, have used it so many times, and it's induction. So this was a gift from my lovely company. As a leader, I got this big, beautiful, amazing, huge, killer saute pan as a gift. Oh, good, thank you. Okay. Thank you for confirming that. Now, I'm just gonna fry these because we've got a busy microwave. Now, these were frozen. 6 of them, I thawed them for 2.5 minutes, threw the seasoning on with a little olive oil because I want that delicious little healthy kick of olive oil. That's not hot enough. We're gonna just turn that up a couple notches because I don't want them to go in until they're ready to sizzle. Now I have raw chicken hands, just a moment. I had them done and in the steamer so that I wouldn't have raw chicken hands. And then, you know, I touched it. Okay, let's check our lemon curd. I am running out of counter. Just a moment. Switch things around. So thank you for joining me for this amazing part of my day. So I cooked my lemon curd a little bit too much to a souffle. But let me show you how badly I cooked it. Can you see that? Like seriously, souffle curd,
Ooh.
but it's totally fine. I've done it before, many a time. And you just whisk it out. So, you know, it might have a little bit of overcooked egg white lumpies, but I already have lumps of lemon and lime, actually like flesh. What's it called? Pulp. Yes, lemon and lime pulp in the curd. So we're gonna let this cook for 30 more seconds, and then you're going to see how delicious this is. Okay, 30 more seconds. This one's done. This pan's probably hot. All right, let's get into our hot pan. Okay, now this is not the best induction burner for this pan because the burner is quite a bit smaller than the pan. It would be better if I had it on the burner behind me, but I can't see you and I can't see, well, and the food, and I would forget about it. So I'm just popping in my beautiful Smoky Mojo chicken. So this Smoky Mojo chicken, this is available right now. Last call, I was so excited. Smoky Mojo is, I'm like 100% obsessed with Smoky Mojo. Get it while you can. You are gonna be so sad when it sells out. Like when it was discontinued, I almost started a riot, but you know, I'm the one eating most of it. But now you have the chance to be the one of the ones eating most of it. Gotta wash my hands, be right back. So here's the deal. If you like smoked paprika, buy 19 jars of Smoky Mojo right now because you're gonna be obsessed. I have made it by the recipe in the jar. I have made it with lemons. I've made it with limes. It is so good in any way. I'm just using it dry on my chicken tonight with a little bit of olive oil. So good. Okay. Let's check this one last time. Let's do the little slideroo over here. Make some room for our lemon curd. So that's what we've got there, coming straight out of the microwave. You can see it's pretty solid, guys. Like it's not doing a major jiggle. It's gonna move, but it's not cold yet. Just you wait. So let me give you a good little whisk there. Let me put it on a spoon. Oh, where'd you go, Lori? Okay. So that's gonna thicken up because it is not cold yet. Let me grab a spoon. Look at that luscious lemon curd. Look at that right there. Woo, woo, woo. That's absolutely delicious. We're just basically gonna eat this in a bowl, you know. So that recap, this is luscious lemon curd mix with half a cup of lemons and limes or whatever combination you have at home. And then add in 4 eggs and cook it in your microwave. It was about 3 minutes total cook time. Whisk it in between and you have a thick, luscious curd that will get even thicker. Stand on a spoon when it's done cooling, okay? So that's my lemon curd. Let's just put that over there. We're just gonna keep an eye on this chicken and we're making our sauce now. Oh, I forgot to put the sauce back in. Okay. Okay, we're gonna put the sauce in for 1.5 minutes and let's talk microgreens. Let's just put myself back together. There we go. Okay, ooh, shouldn't do that. Okay, microgreens. So, I have people asking me what I had. So these are a garlic chive, okay? You can see the little chive seeds there. And this is kale. It's starting that little characteristic top for the kale. And this one over here is dill. So I had actually planted this one I bought. I didn't even plant this one. This one I got at the farmer's market with the intention to move all of these garlic chives and the dill into my garden because chives and onions, all the rodents hate them, right? If you've got rodents in your garden, you need chives and onions around the outside of your garden. Deer don't like them, rodents don't like them, okay? Best thing you can have in your garden. Keeps the rabbits, the squirrels, everything away. And of course I have a ton of dill because I'm growing dill randomly everywhere because dill is a key food for swallowtail butterflies. So I bought this one not so much to use in my own salads, well, we will use some, but mainly it's going to go into my garden and feed the animals that are going to come around or keep animals out of my garden. So who knew that about chives? Did you know that chives was the wonder plant for your garden? Let me know, throw some hearts if you garden, you want to keep your deer out of the garden. The main reason I want to keep the deer out of my garden is because they bring in deer ticks. So I don't want deer ticks in my garden. I've been picking ticks off of us regularly. I don't need the deer coming in, bringing in the deer ticks. It's bad enough that I have the raccoons bringing in the dog ticks. Okay, we are checking this. There are also plants that repel ticks. So all of the areas, I'm doing tall, beautiful grasses and flowers through my whole property, but all of the areas that we will regularly walk, there's no deer in Newfoundland, I did not know that. All of the areas that we will regularly walk, we will be putting deer tick repellent plants along that edge because they're not going to want to hang out on those plants to grab onto us because they hate them. See? Okay, this is not thickening out. I might have put too much liquid. Hang on, here we go back in again. I'm going to do 3 minutes. I'll probably forget about it, but you can remind me. And if I forget, and maybe it'll just be cooked by then. Okay, so now these have been cooking a while. You notice I haven't touched them. Okay, they have been here cooking, I don't know, 3-4 minutes. I haven't touched them because I wanted them to brown. If you touch them too soon, you peel off the skin. These should be ready to move. They're not going to move on their own. Oh, I'm just too weak. They're moving very easily. So these have had a chance to brown up a little bit. That one's browner, that's good. That one needs a little bit more. Some good browning on that one. I do not like this burner. I am waiting for IKEA to get its induction burner back in because I will be returning this one and getting the IKEA one because it is so much better. But anyway, it's out of stock. Okay. Now this is quite a salad bar, isn't it? That is pak choy. That is thick, like you can barely get your hands in through there. It's a thick mat of pak choy. My intention was to transplant a whole bunch of it into the garden because it's like basically pak choy is like baby bok choy. Who doesn't love baby bok choy? This is like, I don't know, 50, 200, I don't know, baby bok choy. So I can give it a haircut and use it tonight. We'll use some of them, or I can transplant some of them into the garden. The other thing that I have here right now is I have got some red mustard. So this is a Mizuna, a ruby Mizuna, and it gives this beautiful red color to your salads and everything. It's got a bright flavor. Okay, Cassandra, that's fantastic. That ticks me off. Yeah, that. So I've been using the little tick reporting app. I feel like I'm like the main person in my community reporting ticks on their property. So the reason I have so many ticks is because underneath my driveway, there are giant, huge holes from the big boulders that hold the driveway up, and all of the animals live in all of these natural pockets in there. So whenever it snows, and I do got to get a camera down there, but whenever it snows, we see hundreds and hundreds of animal tracks on the driveway. I think I shared a video of it once. It was insane. It was like there was a giant animal party in the snow, and there was all of these things. So we know that there's porcupines and raccoons and all sorts of stuff, and that's who brings ticks into your garden and leave them behind to find you. So that's the main carriers of dog tick, apparently, especially here in Nova Scotia. I don't know about the rest of the world. Okay, let's check this. Okay, it has started to thicken up. Ooh, baby, it's getting nice. So this is our pesto Parmesan sauce. So I put that in, I think it's been 4 minutes now, and I love that I didn't have to worry about it burning on, because when you're doing milky stuff and it burns on, that's a real pain in the butt. So there we go. That's getting nice and thick. Let me just give it a taste. Okay, needs a little salt. And that's the thing, guys, you know what? Your epicure is not going to have the salt in it, right? So you're going to need to add the salt yourself. So I'm just going to put about that much with some chili flakes and garlic, just a little half a teaspoon there, okay? And that's why we do it that way. We want to give you the chance to control the amount of salt that you have. Oh my God, and you know what I can't have? This entire time for 3 months, I can't eat soy sauce. I can't have vinegars except apple cider vinegar. Like, I'm ready to cry. Like, seriously, just shoot me now. So I'll have to get really creative. Okay, yeah, man, guys, okay. So that doesn't really need more sauce, more time cooking. That's gonna soften up. So that's my beautiful pasta sauce. Lex, let's eat. So let's get this food put together. These will pretty much be cooked. I will just check one. Oh yeah, I can tell by the texture of them that they're cooked. Okay, those are done. Right, no soy sauce. I'm like, loving. Oh, I have to do an anti-inflammation, anti-H. pylori, anti-parasite, anti-yeast diet because of the things that they found when I did some medical tests. So, pretty much, I think it's the air diet. I think it's air and meat and a few vegetables. So I have to check. Okay, so let's put a plate together, shall we? I love this little plate and how my little penguin just disappears when I put the food on him. All right, so I'm going to just take this pasta. And of course, we cooked the pasta in the multi-purpose pot. And what you didn't see off camera was Alexa went over with the pasta. She used the beautiful lid on the multi-pot and she drained the pasta right into the sink. No extra work, muss, or fuss. The lid is over there somewhere covered in goo. Okay, so we're just gonna drop our pasta. Now this pasta we're using tonight, these spirals, are the chickpea. So we are using the chickpea pasta from Costco, my favorite place to get, you know, most things if they don't come out of my garden or the farmer's market, they're pretty much coming from Costco. So the chickpea, I get it from there. Let's just put some more of this in here. What we did last night, yeah, the more gas diet. What we did last night is we actually made, you know, have you seen that viral snack pasta or pasta chips? Oh my gosh, like we're totally gonna do that with the rest of this because I've got some left. I don't know what it tastes like. It tastes like lentils, but then if you put enough sauce on it, you don't even taste it. I think it tastes fine. Let me try one on its own. Tastes like a lentil-y thing, but barely. As somebody who has to eat gluten-free, especially now, I've been ordered to, you know, you find the substitutes. So, anyway, for this pasta thing, okay, this viral pasta, you take your pasta, you take your noodles, you throw on some oil, you throw on some seasoning. I don't know what I'm going to put on there. What should we put on there, guys? Let me go look in my drawer. Let me find something to make a delicious viral pasta with. Oh my God, I know. I found it. I know what it's going to be. Feisty green. It's going to give us a woo. That was a lot. Then I kept pouring more. Feisty green on there. And then we just throw these, get them nice and oiled and seasoned. And then we throw these in the air fryer until they're crispy. We ate so many of these last night. Oh my gosh, like so ridiculously good. That needs some salt. That's gonna be good. Red garlic would be so good on those. Cassandra, good call. So we'll show you what those look like when they're done. So this pasta is super high in protein. That's one of the nice things about it. And it's like super filling, so I don't want too much. And then I'm gonna grab my 2 beautiful pieces of chicken. And I need to have some greens. And you know what? Oh, I totally forgot that there's supposed to be this in my pasta. hang on. Totally forgot. It's my arugula from the farmer's market. I feel like there's vegetables missing from my plate. And there is. Hang on, let me just do that. See? Doesn't matter what you do, just slap it all together at the end. So the arugula was gonna add a nice little bite and a happy little zippity doodah instead of spinach, which doesn't add a zippity doodah, it just adds green. Arugula is one of the most delicious things around. So that's not hot anymore. This is why I'm gonna do these at 4 o'clock. I'm gonna put that back in for 30 seconds to get it hot enough to soften my arugula. See, I've even forgotten how to operate my microwave at this time of night. So I need some vegetables. So totally forgot about that. I don't know how, whatever. C'est la vie. Tomorrow I'll be eating a lot of vegetables and a lot of air. And a lot of eggs. And not the things that I want to eat. Because that's what my body wants me to do. And it's going to be amazing. And I'm going to freaking rock it. I'm not going to go into this with a bad attitude. I'm going to know that I have epicure and I have creativity. And I'm going to just crush this thing. And I'm going to share all those ideas with you. Because I know that some of you have to eat like this and you're probably hating it. Or you might know somebody who's eating like this and hates it. To have to eat anti-everything diet. So let's see. Let's see what we can do. 0 sugar, 0 wheat. I don't believe I can have my chocolate protein because of the coconut sugar. Because I can only have a half a cup of berries a day. Maximum. No other fruit. Which thankfully that's not life forever, but it's what needs to be right now. I don't know where my scissors are. Lex! Oh! I want to give I need a haircut for my... Can you bring me those scissors again? Or do I still have them? Oh, I still have them. You know where mine are? Oh, good. I was going to wash off and use hair cutting scissors, people. That's just what it's come to now.
Oh, it looks so
Drink wine is sort of a fruit. You know what, Mary? I have 5 pairs. So what in the holy hell is happening that I can't find any? Okay, so we've got pasta. We have got chicken with smoky mojo. And we're just going to put a little haircut of some beautiful microgreens on there. Look at the beautiful purple underside of those. See how pretty those are? Look how gorgeous those little purples are. Ooh, and we forgot about lemon curd. And you know what? I'm just going to take a whole bunch of these microgreens and I'm just going to add them into my plate here. And this will give me my needed greens and I can just mix them into my pasta and then I'm getting all the vegetables that I need. Okay? So, okay, you're going to approve it. All right. Yeah, I don't care if you like it or not. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. There's my dinner, a beautiful plate of yumminess. There you go. Daughter, you can hold those randomly for a minute. And then let's talk about this curd. It's still warm. It hasn't fully cooled down, but you can see how beautifully thick that is, how that spoon, a bowl coming over for the first spoon of curd. Let's get my kiddo grab a spoon. Let's get a flavor out here. Let's get a taster out here.
It's very sour, but I like it.
It's very sour,
No,
but
but
she
I
likes
like
it.
it.
Okay, let me see. That's a perfect amount of sour.
You have to make it too in the back of the mouth.
It doesn't make you do the little thing.
Oh, it makes fun in the back of my mouth.
Uh-huh.
I eat dinner.
Oh, that is so good. I really have to eat my dinner first, but damn it. Oh, she's over here doing the little dance as she's eating it. If you don't get a little pucker, yeah, I got forks for earrings tonight. If you don't get a little pucker in the back of your throat, just a little, your lemon curd isn't tart enough. Jessica, oh my gosh, okay. Mm. Mm. I am gonna miss this so much for 3 months.
3 months?
Oh yeah, I didn't tell her that part. 3 months.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so I'll see you in 3 months. Well, actually, you'll see me tomorrow, but I'm gonna go have my dinner now. Can't have tart, can't have sugar, can't have, so. Whew, okay, I'm gonna go enjoy this until tomorrow when I can't anymore. So, I guess we have to eat the whole thing tonight. That sucks. Bye, everyone.